You know what I find annoying?
What?
It's when the episode title teases you about something, and the tease continues a couple of times through the episode, until you realize the reveal won't happen in this episode.
You want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
Well, not until next week anyway. Hey, Commander Fennec here, and we're gearing up for the season finale.
I must say I was surprised. When Walker betrayed the group last time, I thought she and Cheryl had some kind of an understanding. After all, they talked together before she went up, and their conversation afterwards felt very stilted, as if they both knew and Walker's betrayal was part of some plan.
Turns out that wasn't it at all.
Yeah, looks like I fooled myself.
But it seems Knox knows it was her, and is probably using her now to feed false information back to Bernard.
That does look like that's what's happening.
And Sheriff Billings is siding with the rebels, and might even get the Sims on his side.
So much subterfuge, so much backstabbing.
At least what's going on with Juliet is much simpler.
I did like that we went back to the start of the season and we saw what was going on from the survivors' point of view. Yeah, their fear of this stranger appearing and them not being sure what to do.
One of them was sure, trying to kill Juliet as she did.
Yeah, she's the one who cut the rope.
True. And the other's the one who gave her that floating canister for her not to drown. Okay, they were spying that whole time, so why didn't they do anything when they were building the harmonium breathing device and when Juliet went to get the fireman's suit?
That isn't revealed.
Maybe they were sleeping?
That's pretty unconvincing.
It is, but I guess it's not that important.
Well, it's a flaw in the story. That irks me.
But we finally get to know who Silo really was and what happened.
But even that wasn't much of a surprise. We knew Solo was a kid when all hell broke loose in his silo when he was reminiscing in the schoolroom. Okay, yeah, we knew. It was obvious. But Juliet didn't fully twig that because she was too distracted trying to figure out how to breathe underwater.
Yeah, and we learned he was trying to defend himself when the survivors' parents managed to get into IT, and they shot him first.
So the big killer monster they believed he was turned out to have been a scared kid who's been living on his own for decades, and that diffuses the situation completely.
Bit too fast, and a bit too convenient if you ask me.
Solo's been frightened and alone all this time, and it's the knowledge the other survivors have a baby that changed his mind, coupled with Juliet's help, who he trusts. I think it works. Maybe it was a bit too fast, but we are running out of time.
And Juliet still chose to save him because she did find another cleaning suit in Solo's dad's quarters. She could have left them all and him to die, but she did the noble thing.
That's why she's the hero of this story.
For this part of the story anyway, but back in her silo, Lucas is deciphering Quinn's letter and is setting out on his own.
That's because he knows what the safeguard is.
And he's going down to the lowest level,
where Juliet's boyfriend lived, and where Jules tried to climb down to the water but couldn't go further.
Well, Lucas, with the help of Cheryl, goes further. The water wasn't that deep.
I knew it.
And he finds the secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel!
Which is controlled by the AI that controls IT. And it tells him that if he tells anyone what's down there, he'll initiate the safeguard.
But what's the safeguard? We don't know.
Lucas does.
Yeah, but we don't know.
This episode certainly feels like the start of a two-parter. Yes, we get a resolution for Juliet, but for what's going on in her silo, it feels like it's just pieces being moved on the board ready for the finale. So in that respect, it's a little disappointing, although there's the promise of a huge payoff next week.
Which will keep us tidied over until then.
And the sense of foreboding tension was good.
Oh, it was. It did keep us glued to the screen to the end. It's well directed and acted, as always.
It seems Juliet won't be going through any secret tunnel from IT like we thought though, but will use her newfound suit to go back the way she came.
It seems so, unless Lucas does something or finds something beyond the door.
If he can't get through the door, that is.
Or Solo reveals a tunnel of some kind, if there truly is one.
One more episode before the months-long hiatus to Season 3. Let's hope it goes out with a bang.
Oh, not an actual bang, I hope.